Hi all, welcome to the channel. It's my first video ever, so that's that. This is my most recent, newest project, 2011 Audi S4. It's a DSG car, unfortunately, but yeah, it's whatever. I picked it up for dirt cheap. I've been fixing it up since. Someone advised me that I should probably make videos on what I do. It'd help a lot of people out. So that's what I'm doing right now. Point of today's video is we are replacing the high pressure fuel pump on said vehicle. I have constant codes for bank 1 and bank 2 rich. When I pulled out the old O2 sensors, they were very dark. Seemed like they were coated in soot. Yeah, it looked like something that I'd pull out of a diesel truck's tail pipe. But after replacing those, issue didn't resolve itself. Again, I'm more of a throw parts at it, worry about it later type of guy. And after searching on some forums, they said my high pressure fuel pump could be bad. I need to replace that seal. We did the seal off camera, did not solve the issue. So again, as I tend to do, I'm throwing new parts at it. So we've got a new high pressure fuel pump. This is definitely an OE unit. No, it's not. This is the Amazon special. You and me both are gonna find out if this actually works or not. But spring seems to be fine. Smells all right. But yeah, let's get to it. We are going to install this. It's not very hard to install these as they are exposed. Just need a couple of tools. Most of which you may already have in your garage. Only one specialty type of tool that you may need are triple square bits, which these cars all need. If you work on an Audi, you will need triple squares. Again, $30 at Harbor Freight. That's where I picked up mine, and it's been working ever since. I did forget to mention, you will need a rag. My valve cover gaskets were recently painted, so I don't want to mess them up. If you don't care, more power to you. But what you will need, oh, I forgot to mention, before I forgot to mention this, you will also need to disconnect a few sensors here. That's where a pick comes in handy. Now, there is the sensor for the high pressure fuel pump itself. Oh, I'm sorry, this is not the high pressure fuel pump sensor. There is a sensor here. There is a sensor here. This is your map sensor. Just unhook it. Okay, apparently that wasn't even hooked, so it's great. You need an angle pick, but with this one I can actually just take it off with my hands. It's not that. What? It's not recording?
No, it is. I think you should move it forward so you can actually show them.
Yeah, I'll show them. I'll show them. You will need to remove this sensor. This sensor is your map sensor. This sensor goes on your cam follower assembly. And I'll show you in a second once I've gotten this harness off. Once those are off, you want to grab your rag. Stuff it here. Between the high pressure fuel pump feed line and your valve cover gasket itself. Let me bring y'all closer so you can see. So this is a 17 mil. Just put it right here. Just right here. And no, not right there. Right here. And just crack it open. Mind you, while you are working on the fuel system, either have your battery disconnected or do not open the driver's side or any door for that matter. It will kick on the fuel pump. Now my fuel pump is dry. That right there should indicate that we have an issue. When I pulled it out the first time it was dry, and I'm assuming it's dry right now. It is dumping fuel into the oiling system. That is one of the main indicators that your high pressure fuel pump on this chassis, this B8, B8.5 chassis, that your high pressure fuel pump is going down. Once you've gotten this line disconnected, there's a T30 held on right there. Again, like I said, You got your ratchet. I personally like the flex head as I can get a little bit more movement out of what I need. And very, very average size extension. Shout out to my short kings. And I don't mean height. And a T30. Make sure you are loosening it. Just put it right here. Loosen. And this should come right out. Once this is out, this is free. You have a lot more movement. This is a hard line, although you have a tiny bit of movement, just enough for the high pressure fuel pump to come out. A noteworthy option is a magnetic tray. These are lifesavers. So now that you've gotten your hard line off, you've gotten your connections disconnected, you want to worry about your little hose clamp that goes right here. These are a pain to take off. And I have an open air intake. If you have the stock intake, that is your first course of action, is taking that off. Now, I don't have the stock intake. I cannot show you that. It's the same procedure per se. For this aftermarket one, all you do is you take off the vacuum line, hose clamp number 1, and just pop this out like this. Push it out like that, and this is out. Now, I don't know if my external mic, is working, but once this is all drained, when you can move in, there's no fuel coming out, you can move this rag down slightly. All right. Shitty sounding VQ goes by. Okay, so next up is your triple squares. This is held on with 2 triple squares, and like I said, I believe it's an M8. Yeah, they are M8s. These are what the triple squares look like. You can pick up this set for around $35, $30 to $35, depending on your location and if your Harbor Freight is stingy or not. I picked that up for around $35 at Harbor Freight. And this is where the average size extension comes in handy. What you want to do is slowly take this off. Oh wait, I skipped a step. Before removing those bolts, you want to remove this hose clamp. Clamp and pull it off. Of course it wants to be, come on now. Yeah, I despise these types of hose clamps. What I'm mostly end up gonna do is just pulling it off. All right, once this is off, toss your tools to a side. Just wrap it around right here, just to where it stays above itself. Anything, if you put this below this line itself, fuel will come out of this. Now that all your fuel related leaks, I say leaks as we're taking off a fuel pump, all your fuel related lines are off, you can take off the triple squares. Again, get your triple square, got your extension. There is a bolt underneath at a very, very awkward angle. Again, just double checking this is on removal. Clip it on, and you take it off. It's really as simple as that. Obviously, I'm recording right now, so I am going a little bit slower than I usually would. But you want to take off one side, like partially. You want to go on the other. Take off this. And as I said, this is spring loaded, so you want to be very careful. You don't want to take off one side all the way, or in my opinion, you don't want to take off one side all the way and put the spring's tension completely on the other bolt. It's easy. This bolt has just come out now. That's out, and this is as well. You can just take this off by hand. It's not very difficult. See, this one just popped right out. Just hold on to the fuel pump. It weighs right around 2 pounds, so that's that. Oh, and there goes the fucking cam follower. There goes the bolts as well. Yeah, be careful. The cam follower will pop out. So now we're here. Just pull this out. These two connections are at the bottom. They're not very hard to remember, although you do. Oh, I never pushed that in. I replaced the seal yesterday. Just go like that, pop it out, pick in there, pop it out. Your high pressure fuel pump assembly is out. Now, as you can see, I did oh, it's peeing. As you can see, I did replace that seal yesterday, and that was not my issue. Forums say that this itself is the issue. This car does have close to 170,000 miles on it, so I would not at all doubt that that's my issue. There we go. That's old versus new. This is the new high pressure fuel pump right here. Fuel. This is the new high pressure fuel pump right here. This is the old one, decrepit, ancient. What we need to do is take off a few of these sensors. Cool. So now y'all can see, and I don't have a light in my way. This is your cam follower. It's also known as a cam tappet. This spins right here on your camshaft, and as your camshaft, it has lobes. It sits like that. And as it pushes down on your fuel pump will compress the fuel coming in and then going out. I don't know if that made sense. I confused myself as well. I don't know how this shit works. I just know it works. Oh, that shit is sharp. Okay. Whoa! Sensor number 1 off. Yeah, now my garage smells like gas. That's great. I was right the first time. What the fuck? Okay. Can you get this one off at least? Watch this shit hurt me. Fuck, okay. You know what? I'm not messing with that today. It's a 13, 12. I'm gonna be so mad if I don't. Oh, I do have a 14. Wait. And it's a 3/8 drive. God damn it, man. Okay. So, by the way, these are 14 mils. Now, I don't have a correct adapter for this, so we're going old school method. And why is there still fuel in this? I'm taking this off. Okay, just put this on there. Make sure it's tight. And God damn. Okay. It's being a pain in the ass. Oh, it goes in the 15/16. Let's see if it's a 24 mil, and no, the fuck it's not. Okay, this seems a little too big. Oh. I have the idea. What if I do this and I go like this? Very tight, very small. On the high pressure fuel pump mounting bracket and let it eat. You know what? Scratch that. It's already got a sensor. I trust this sensor enough to not take this one off. So we have got this sensor right here. Again, I'm not buying any new sensors. We're just reusing the old ones. Whew, I thought I dropped all my oils. I was about to lose my oils. Okay. Where's that pick? Very careful. Every time I work with these picks, I end up hurting myself. Fuck. That was not planned at all. Okay. Got this O-ring off. And mind you, that's what it looks like. It genuinely broke. I'm not sure if you can see that. This is broken, just take my word for it. So, time to find a replacement. Okay. I think these may be a little too thick. It helps to have a lot of O-rings on hand. That is way too small. Okay, so how you test these O-rings is when you get the O-ring, you put it on top of the other. And as you can see, we have no overlap. So this O-ring is a good size. Now, whenever you install them, again, this is where the lube comes in. Grab a little bit of lube on your finger, lube them up, grab the assembly itself, slide it on, and just push it all the way down. Brand new O-ring. So, now that we've gotten this far, let's reinstall. Oh, that is not what I mean. This isn't really needed, in my opinion, although I do like to use it. This is called PTFE tape. I'm sure all the plumbers out there know what I'm talking about. You just grab some of this, put it on the threads, make sure it sticks. Doesn't matter how, just like that. This will help just seal it that much more. Put it on this one. I don't feel comfortable putting it on that one, but I will put it on this one. I'm not going to put it on this one as this is a sensor. Just wrap it up. Fork. There we go. Come on. All right. Done. You can also use thread sealant glue, although you have to wait for that glue to dry. In my opinion, again, don't come at me, and all you master mechanics. I don't give a fuck. This is how I do it. Just thread this on in there. And this was a 15/16. Put it on, down. Just tighten it. Come on. Hang it off the edge just the tiniest bit. Okay, that's tight. That is tight. Okay, so this goes like this. The feed line goes here. Just tighten this one down. Again, this is a 14 mil. Just tighten this down. Pressure line goes here. And you can tell the feed from pressure as when we took this off, the feed line was threaded and the pressure was just a regular barb line with a clamp. You grab your wrench, put it on tighten, just tighten it. Once it's bottomed out, torque specs for this are good and tight. Yeah, that's tight enough. And an Ugga Dugga for safe measures. God damn it, I'm getting sweat all over my face. Okay, where's that spinny rod thingy? All right, so I know a lot of y'all are gonna come after me for doing this, but I don't care. Spray out all of the old oil. We're going to put some oil on the actual tappet itself. Spin it. Get it all around. we've got that. We've got our old, new, tap it. Got our new high pressure fuel pump. This is 07 L as in Larry, 127026 Alpha Berry. The old one is deceased. All right. Now let's go back over to the car, and this right here is my pride and joy. 2015 Audi S4. Then I got the shitter. It's supposed to be the daily. And it's turned into nothing but a fucking nightmare. You got your high pressure fuel pump. You got your tappet. Now your tappet is round. You do not want to install it like this. You do not want to install it like this. You do not want to install it like this. There is a groove in the actual housing. The groove is going horizontally, vertically, laterally, I don't know. It's going like this. And it is at the bottom. So you go like this with the groove, turn it to the bottom, and you get lube. So this fits perfectly into the housing. You want to use oil. You want to use oil because metal on metal is no fun for anyone. See how that moves? Sticky. There we go. And it will not go in any other way than as it's intended. If it's not going in, you're putting it in wrong, or put some more lube. Lube is always the answer. Okay, so you've got this tiniest droplet of oil. Again, this is a fresh seal. This is a fresh seal. So just put some oil on the mating surface right here. A little bit goes a long way, and especially being of this viscosity, this oil is very thick. So reinstall is the same as install. Oh, sorry. Reinstall is the same as removal. So you take this, plug it in, lock it. This little clip pushes in, it locks. You get this one, push it in, locks. Great. Now we are on to install. Grab it, push it in. Now, right about there. Now your spring has fully pressed against the cam, your cam follower is now against the cam, and that spring in your high pressure fuel pump is pushed in all the way. Now how you compress that is by having the parts on hand. Having the bolts is very, very crucial. Now I'd recommend replacing these, and also not dropping your high pressure fuel pump, because it may, God damn it, come on, okay. Did it fucking slide out or some shit? Oh, there we go. All right, push this through, tighten it. Once you've gotten one side started, grab the other, put this on, and pray to God that this goes in first try, because if you lose this bolt, like I said, keep it above itself. Okay, come on. There we go, good girl. All right, bolt went in fine and dandy. It's tightening itself. It's pulling itself in. Now just hand tighten this as much as you can. Again, this isn't a out of this world repair. You don't need 1,000 tools for it. What am I doing?
Like I said, just tighten it a third this way. Tighten it a third this way. And there we go. Again, tighten the rest of it here. Okay, that's bottomed out. Tighten this one.
These are bottomed out. You just click, click. Click, click. That's all. From here, it's the same way, like I said, as we took it off. You might want to keep a little rag handy, as when you're bringing that feed line back, you will get fuel all over the place. And we know you are not careful, you fuckwad. See, if you go down and down, it will, hey, see, it'll leak. So like that, hold this, just, there we go, that's it. Come on. I'm sure that's how it went. I don't know, it goes somewhere here. There's no box. The factory box has a clip where this clips on like this somewhere. I obviously don't have that anymore. But your high pressure fuel pump's in. Now you grab your 17, keep it handy. You go here. Once you're here, did I fuck this shit up? Okay, hold on. I think I installed this wrong. What the fuck? There we go. So yeah, that side goes up. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go reseal this. All right, we are back. Nipple side down. We may have a fucking issue. Why is this not going on? There we go. Good and tight are the specs. There. Push it in. Just tighten it. Grab your T30. Okay. Sorry, grab your T30. Grab your Torx head. I like to start them by hand. Okay, put this down. Get up here. You may need to push this a little bit. See, there you go, it's all free now. Let's see. And once it is tight, like that, there we go. I think I stripped that out. I just felt this go from righty-tighty to righty-loosey.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Great. Hook up sensor number uno and hook up sensor number dos. Okay, here we go. All right, time for a cold start.
great success.